Hello, and welcome back to A Course in Miracles Workbook Lesson 12. For this lesson, we are correcting a major perceptual distortion. So the lesson for today is, I am upset because I see a meaningless world. Now from this, we are taking that we apply adjectives to the world and what it is that we are seeing, but really nothing holds meaning. That is what it is that is upsetting us. So for this, we are to spend 3 or 4 times doing the practices, and to make sure not to spend more than a minute doing each exercise. And if any strain comes up during this, to stop earlier than a minute, because we don't want to put any strain on ourselves while doing this. So, like the last lesson, we are going to look around the room from item to item, but we are going to slow down instead of looking at them rapidly. And you want to look at each item for the same amount of time so that we are not putting more focus on one item than another item, or more meaning onto one item than another item. And while we look around, we say, I think that I see, and then any adjectives that come up about the world. So for example, a fearful world, a dangerous world, a hostile world, a sad world, a wicked world, a crazy world, and keep going as adjectives come to your mind. Now, you might have positive adjectives come up, and they stress that it is important to include these positive adjectives as well. And from a current standpoint, it seems beneficial for us to hold on to these positive adjectives, right? Because they make us feel good. But as the book says, by putting a positive adjective, we are implying that there is the negative adjective. So if we say a good world, we are implying that there is a bad world, or there can be a bad world. But really, any of this meaning is coming from us and is not actually real. So include all of those adjectives as you look around, and then finish the minute by saying, but I am upset because I see a meaningless world. So we're taking away the meaning of those adjectives and putting the emphasis on the fact that it's because there is no real meaning that the upset is coming up. And from it, they say, if you could accept that the world is meaningless and let the truth be written upon it by you, so that we decide what meaning to put onto the world, it would make you indescribably happy. But because it is meaningless, you are impelled to write upon it what you would have it be. It is this you see in it. It is this that is meaningless in truth. Beneath your words is written the word of God. What does it mean? We cloud the world with what we put into it, instead of seeing the truth that is there, that is the will of God beneath it. And the truth upsets you now, but when your words have been erased, you will see his. So the truth is that which exists beyond the lies. Our perceptions are essentially lies. So the truth of the meaningless is what is causing our upset. What we have to do is take away these delusional meanings that we are placing on to the world that we see, so that we can see the truth that exists. I don't know if that made exact sense, but as the book said, it doesn't have to necessarily make sense to you right now, because what we're doing is changing our way of thinking, and either the meaning doesn't actually matter. Notice I said meaning, or that the meaning will come up once you change the course of your thinking.